Hi, this is Arnav. Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to talk about who are the main players for the emergence of blockchain technology and the players that one should follow to remain updated in this ever-changing and fast-moving world of blockchain technology. This question was actually asked to me on Quora, and I divided the answer into some categories. So we'll go through each category one by one and understand the major key players that are present in each category. So the first category is protocols and blockchains. So in protocols and blockchains, the most major player is Ethereum blockchain app platform, which is basically a smart contract platform, and it is a platform to allow other blockchain applications to be built on top. And it is actually the most revolutionary step in blockchain to have occurred after Bitcoin, and it is actually the most ambitious project in the blockchain space. So that's that. After Ethereum, I recommend to read about Hyperledger, which is actually a project by Linux Foundation, and it is actually an umbrella project, and it includes projects by companies like IBM and their project which is called Fabric, by companies like Intel, which includes their project called Sawtooth, and their solutions are used in industries like supply chain and identity management, etc. Okay, then I recommend to read about Coda blockchain solution, which is actually developed by the R3 consortium, and it is the consortium formed from the biggest financial institutions for research and development of blockchain database usage in financial systems. And they raised a shit ton of money this year. They raised a lot of money in VC funding this year because most of the banks are actually present in the R3 consortium. Okay, and some other mentions include Polkadot, which is developed by the co-creator of Ethereum, Interledger, Rootstack, which is actually a smart contract platform built on top of Bitcoin blockchain, and Tezos, which was actually in the news for the bad reasons this year. Okay, so these are the protocols and blockchains. Then moving on to companies that one should follow. Companies include blockchain and Coinbase for crypto wallets. So one should follow these companies to remain updated what is happening around the legalities and regulations around wallets and exchanges. And these are really into consumer wallet space. So yeah, I think I recommend to follow these companies in the crypto wallet space. Then I recommend to follow ConsenSys. Because ConsenSys founder Joseph Lubin is very close to the Ethereum core team, and there it is basically actually a blockchain studio, and it is associated with many projects that are getting built on top of Ethereum, and they cover the whole ecosystem of blockchain, ranging from smart contract auditing to decentralized applications. So I recommend to read about ConsenSys and follow their work. Okay, then I recommend to even read about Chronicle. So Chronicle is in IoT and blockchain space, and their goal is actually to link physical objects to the blockchain. So they are into various industries, like they are into supply chain, they are into gold supply chain, they are into pharmaceutical supply chain, they are even into drones and blockchain. So they are doing some really cool shit, and their founders have some really good background. They are from Forbes 30 under 30 and all that. So yeah, I recommend to read about Chronicle. Okay, then moving on to individuals, I recommend one to follow the works of Vitalik Buterin, read about his blog and follow him on Twitter, because he's the core main founder of Ethereum, and he tweets regularly about Ethereum and in general about the blockchain space. So I recommend one to read about Vitalik Buterin. Then moving on from Vitalik Buterin, I recommend one to even follow Roger Ver and his work, because he was actually one of the first investors in many Bitcoin and blockchain startups, and he has a lot of say in the Bitcoin and blockchain community as a result of that. And recently, he has become the most vocal advocate of Bitcoin Cash. So all the direction of Bitcoin Cash is actually driven, like he is the main guy driving the direction of Bitcoin Cash. So I recommend one to follow Roger Ver. Then after Roger Ver, I recommend one to even read about Andres Antonopoulos and follow his Twitter and YouTube channel. So he is like this guy who travels all around the world and speaks about Bitcoin and blockchain space, and tries to explain those in simple and easy terms, so that a normal layman can also understand. So yeah, his works are really nice, and he has even written a book called Mastering Bitcoin, which is really a nice book for a beginner to get started. Okay, then I recommend one to follow Naval Ravikant's work. So this guy is the founder of AngelList, and he's a prominent Silicon Valley VC investor, and he has invested in many blockchain-based startups, and even he has a crypto hedge fund. And his thoughts on the whole ecosystem and the token economic aspects of things, like how ICOs and these things are going to disrupt the VC space, are really nice. So I recommend one to follow about Naval Ravikant. Okay, then moving on to publications. The first publication that I recommend is CoinDesk. So CoinDesk is the one that I open when I wake up, and it has the all the latest news that are happening in the Bitcoin and blockchain community, and it has the best writers that one has for blockchain, like people from MIT, etc. Right in CoinDesk. So I recommend one to read about CoinDesk each and every day. And apart from CoinDesk, so there are these two other publications like Cointelegraph and CryptoCoin News. So they are also really nice. And for Cointelegraph, I recommend Cointelegraph for ICOs, and they have some, like, they list out the upcoming ICOs and etc. And even CryptoCoin News is also for ICOs and Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies. So yeah, you should follow these publications as well. Okay, so this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and please like the video if you learned something, and subscribe to the channel for future videos in Bitcoin, blockchain, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies. And I would even appreciate a donation in Ethereum if you like my content as well. Okay, bye.